But to me, it's like, what I found booky about it was she got shot, but then I think the next night she was performing on stage, like doing up Megan.
There was
knees.
no...
Her knees were active, bro.
Yeah, unless when we found out it had happened before, but there was no, like, resting period.
Yeah,
bro.
like, as in, so it's like, you're screaming, you shot me, but then the night of the shooting, or the night after the shooting, bro, like, you're on stage. You know what I mean? We're seeing you on stage, like, performing. So it's a bit weird for me, but you know what? We'll see what happens.
Shit got popped in her toesies. Shit got popped in her toesies. You got shot in her toes. I saw I wanted to research, but do you want to touch on that?
Okay, so how I
you're
feel,
Megan Tory people.
and a lot of women are not going to agree with me, because I'm definitely not taking the woman's side in this.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of stuff that's untold. I feel like she went to the hospital originally and didn't say that he shot her. So I feel like you was protecting the man until the man didn't want you, and then all of a sudden the man don't want you, now we're going court for it. Like, pick a side, my girl. And I really feel like it's definitely been trying to win an Oscar award in her doing all her interviews. I feel like it's very much fake.
I agree.
I've been watching her, and it's very much, my gosh, and he told me run, he told me dance.
I agree with that 100%.
My guy, like, are you serious? And you're like 6 feet taller than him.
1,000.
You could have just dragged him by the ear.
She probably told him he couldn't sing. He's got little man syndrome, man. That nigga flipped. It's like
My
shooting
point.
out the place.
That's how I feel. Sorry. That's how I feel. Sorry, Megan Thee Stallion, but Tory Lanez is Jamaican too, and I'm Jamaican, so I'm picking my man's side. Sorry.
No, for real. Bang, bang, bomber clot. You get
yes.
Blood clot. Oh, yeah, I said, we run things don't run with. You see me?
Period.
Tory Lanez all day long. Stay in your own lane, Megan. You get me? Stay in America, but not differently. You see, Megan? La la la. No, but listen, no, but differently. No, she. I agree with what homegirl's saying. I agree with what you're saying. Every interview she's had, it just looks forced. It looks fake, and I'm not here for it, if I'm honest.
It seems very fake.
It seems fake. Obviously, she definitely instigated something to make man pull his whole bucky out.
And the fact that her friend was defending him, like saying that it never got so. I really believe Tory Lanez. I'm sorry, I believe him.
Tory, man, someone's trying to slide.
No, I'm definitely not. He's too short for me. But I that's a bro.
But if he can handle Megan though, why can't he handle you? He's got the stallion. He had the stallion. Why can't he handle you?
6 foot and up, darling. 6 foot and up.
6 foot and up.
Nice.
Shit, how tall am I then?
Yeah, bro. That's why I've been calling you bro the whole time.
Bro, okay. Oh, I'm bro.
But yeah.
On that note, we're done.
Don't. CD test.
I feel bad for her. I don't care what no one says. I feel bad for her.
Okay.
I feel bad. You have to feel bad. I feel bad for her, so.
Why do you feel bad for her?
She's been shot.
But okay, do you not feel bad for the person? And you're right. Do you not feel bad for the person that has been accused of shooting?
So who is it if it's not? Everyone else says it. That security guard said it, and he was in the car.
At this point, why have they not nicked this guy, put him in jail, and this trial has been going on for time?
I feel bad for her, and
I don't know who to feel bad for.
You know, I feel bad for her the most is because she lost her mum a year ago before the situation, and her grandma. Next, you know, she had that big fame, that Beyonce, Rock Nation, all of that stuff. You're feeling alone. More time your mum was your manager. So you have all these new people around you telling you what to do, all of that stuff. They go through this situation. You have no one really on your side.
Tory Lanez was going through hair loss. Like, there was a lot on his mind. Like, you don't understand. And then he found Megan Thee Stallion, the love of his life. Do you know what I'm saying to you? And then obviously the friend started to want some, and then obviously, allegedly, she's the one that even shot her.
The friend?
Yeah.
Is the friend in trial? Has she?
But, and this is the problem with the internet, isn't it? You crucify by the internet before you even make it to trial.
No, you can't crucify. She said it. She said Tory Lanez shot me multiple times. Now she said it multiple times. Who is the victim? And I'll believe the victim before anyone else say that he shot me, and I'm gonna believe it.
I don't know, man. There's too much that's come out, so I don't know what to believe at this point.
Bear in mind, you know they was drunk. Everyone was drunk.
Even more of a reason why this thing's not making sense.
No, you know everyone was drunk more time, and yeah, she was drunk, and she's been shot, and everyone says it's him. So what's no one knows the story, but everyone knows the end goal.
Which is Tory Lane shot her?
Yeah.
But they were drunk.
Listen, I don't know, Shan. I believe Megan is okay.
Listen, I'm on the fence with this one. Tory, I'm with you as well. Megan, I'm with you.
You can't be with her if you're with Tory.
This is the problem. Why can I not be with both of them?
Nah, sir.
No, I'm with Tory mainly, but I'm with Megan too.
She doesn't want you.
Are you a manager?
No. I'm telling you, she doesn't want you if you're with Tory.
Okay, so Tory, ask when Tory gets found not guilty. You too, we don't want you. Don't listen to
You know OJ was free as well.
Did OJ kill anybody?
He was free.
OJ didn't kill nobody. They found him.
He made a book, If I Did It. Describing the whole, read the book.
I feel like everyone's stance on this is, can we just find out who's guilty and who isn't? Like, that's what we're waiting for, just the findings, innit? That's it.
Listen,
but I don't think she will. I don't know why she would lie. Like, that's my thing. Like,
you don't know why she lied. Her credibility is done out here. You know, see when she asked her, did you have sexual relations with Tory, and she's stuttering. Yeah.
She said she never slept with him. Oh yeah, but there was like no, I'm not even gonna lie. There was a moment I looked at her.
So when you say why would she lie? Her credibility is done.
But from that.
Her credibility, you just said why would she lie? Yeah, so we've just found another reason as to why she's someone that would lie on camera easily. I feel no way about it. So
I think
there's her credibility there where you say, yeah, I believe everything she says.
That's 2 + 2 = 17. I don't think that makes. I don't think that means that she would lie with something so big.
You said why would she lie?
I said
I think it's probably the ricocheting. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
For me personally, I think if we really think about where she was when all of this happened. I don't know why she would suddenly, like, her songs are popping, like she's becoming a bit of a cultural phenomenon. Yeah. Why would she just come out and say, Tory shot me? Like, do you know what? Do you know who's made me even question anything? It was probably Joe Biden, because he seems to be on it. Like, trying to break down the facts and saying this doesn't make sense. But I just don't understand why somebody who is at that stage of her career would just make her lie, that the truth will come out.
Like, she definitely got shot though. Like, she was definitely shot.
Why would she say like, it just feels like the dumbest thing in the world to say. I just don't understand why somebody would say that when we know the truth is going to come out. There was 4 people in that car. This wasn't a thing where it was at night time and somebody was masked. 4 people. We know who the 4 people were.
But if they're drinking and they're vibing, that's probably not the first time guns been about, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Guns go off.
But she said, this going off thing, I think that's a narrative from like the people, because we still don't know what's happened. Yeah. He said to me, dance, bitch. And then guns shot several times, and she was scared to move. And even that, like somebody, when I said
what is that though? Who?
Yeah,
what is that?
Right.
That's strange.
That's very strange.
Has anyone else verified? Has anyone else verified that account?
It feels like no one else is able to talk except for Megan. But I still, and can I just say, the reason why I think black women were so quick to defend Megan was because the idea that if it was Kylie that got shot, things would have had a bit more urgency. So I feel like black women were like, nah, man, we need to apply pressure. The bottom line, the truth is gonna come out, and when the truth comes out, everything's gonna get dealt with.
My thing is the whole, as we've spoken about, is like someone's innocent until they're proven guilty. That's just how it should be. Because otherwise, I can accuse you of a madness right now. Yeah. And everyone should treat you like what I accused you of. So until that, people should just shut their mouth.
So what you're saying, that people should leave Tory alone until
leave him alone until there's a verdict.
Yeah.
Leave it alone, innit?
I know, but that's never gonna happen with public figures.
So
that man's lying.
So didn't she get back in the car? I read she got back in the car after she was shot.
That man's lying.
Who's
Megan,
lying?
I'm talking about. That man is lying. Megan is lying. Okay, that man is lying. Not Tory, Megan, that man.
Okay.
So I don't believe her. She's got crocodile tears on that show. I don't believe that man.
I don't know. Like, I don't know what to believe, but I just read that she got back in the car. I mean, would you get back in the car with someone who shot you? However, that being said, if you've been shot in the foot, you're not really going to run away, are you? You might crawl, but...
I just think it's very easy for women to cry wolf. I think it's very easy for women to cry tears and then just get believed. Like someone else said that, oh yeah, believe the victim all the time. How are you going to believe the victim all the time? That doesn't even make no sense. That doesn't make no sense. What do you mean the victim could be lying? We've seen what happened with the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard case. Yeah, people believed her when she came out. Then all of these other voice notes are coming out that she said this and she said that. People need to stop believing. Listen, the one thing that a woman has over a man, yeah, is that she can cry and be believed. Men can't. When men cry, they get looked up on as like, he's soft. What's he crying for? Women can cry, right? You can cry right now. Like, oh my God, this guy. Like, people believe what you're saying. That's one. Women can weaponize their tears. So when a woman cries, I don't know what to believe.
I will say one thing. There's like 2 sides to every story, and there's the truth, isn't there? So I mean, Okay.
I don't believe that, man.
Okay.
Megan.
What? Okay.
That man is a short, bald dwarf. And I was gonna say something, yeah? This idea about celebrity couples needs to get nipped in the bud. Because everybody wants to be Jay-Z and Beyonce, but no one wants to be in the lift.
Yeah, but no one.
No one wants to be in the lift. Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it, bro? Do you get it? All right.
So basically, yeah, I think here that you see Meg's best friend, I reckon she was fucking Tory. I reckon Meg was fucking Tory. I reckon the best friend shot Meg, and I feel like Meg feels like because Tory was giving dick to both of them, he's personally responsible. So she said that he did it.
You know what? I'll be real, yeah. I'm not really in tune with the whole. I hear it though. I hear it. That analogy. That kind of makes sense, innit? I'm not really in tune with the whole situation, innit? I just find it mad how.
This is what happened. Let me go sit back on my throne.
I find it mad how two artists can be in this kind of situation, man and woman, or whatever, yeah, be in this kind of situation where, you know, I'm saying she's accusing them of that. But obviously, I never seen the interview where she was crying and all that, because I don't even want to be involved in the situation. I don't know who's responsible. But someone got shot in it. She got shot. Someone shot her in it. If she's saying it's Tory, I don't know. Tory needs to come out with some serious hard evidence.
There's nothing wrong with a pastor living in a 25
Raw!
million house. Let me explain.
Raw!
There's nothing wrong with a pastor living in a 25 million pound house. But what I would say is, if I was a pastor, I would never live.
I don't see no imams living in.
No, listen. Let me talk my truth. Just listen. Let me talk my truth. This is me.
I want to hear you out, innit?
There's nothing wrong with a pastor living in a 25 million pound house. However, if I was a pastor, I would never live in a 25 million pound house. Let me tell you why. Because as a pastor, you should be preaching, being humble, innit? But at the same time, I don't get why people associate religion with struggle, bro. Like, religion is not associated with struggle. There's people in the Bible, there's people probably in the Quran who were blessed with thousands and millions, you know what I'm trying to say? So if you're blessed with that, why not? You're allowed to do that. However, you gotta have some serious balls to do that, because you know the back that you're gonna get. Yeah. That's why I'm saying I wouldn't do it. I'd rather invest that money in another area where people can't see.
Yeah, but he flaunts it though. That's my problem.
That's what I'm saying. But there's nowhere that says you can't flaunt it. It's just because it's not the norm. That's what it is. True. And people in London, people in the world as a whole, bro, people struggle with stuff that's not the norm. It's normal for a pastor to be living like, oh God, I'm just struggling every day on the street. No, bro, you don't have to live like that.
You actually got
a point. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I'm still trying to work this nigga out, man. But big up Pastor Tobi, man. You get me? Amen to what you're doing. You're a whole vibe. Your whole vibe is
Tobi, can
different.
I get a room in your mansion?
Yeah.
Point,
Listen, Shorty trying to holler at you, Pastor, man. You see what I'm saying? Give her that one.
079.
Ariel 79. Give him the business, man. Hit her up.
It's inevitable. I feel like that's normal.
I think everyone stay out of Pastor's business, mind your damn business. He's winning. He's doing his thing.
He's doing to people
he's preaching church.
He's
preaching
what
church.
he's doing to people is messed up.
You don't know what he's doing to people.
So you ain't seen the little documentary?
I don't know nothing about nothing. That's the fact. So
I seen it. So
at the same time,
leave that there. We're just gonna leave that there because I'm talking to someone who don't know you. Big him up.
Big up Pastor, man. Big up Pastor Tobi. You see what I'm saying, man? A lot of us, needs to stop dragging people down and just speaking on things we know nothing about. I just see him winning, and that's what I like to see.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Are you serious?
Big up Pastor Tobi.
You should watch the documentary.
I don't want to know no documentary,
go home and
man.
watch the documentary. He frauded people out of benefit money.
I don't know
nothing. He frauded people out of hella things,
You get frauded. The government.
You never saw that.
The government do it to you every day.
Put other people in
the
debt.
government do it to you every day.
He put other people in debt for his mansion.
All right.
Although I still want a room.
But the government, we're living on bad blood. We're living on bad blood.
To listen to the team.
Yeah, man. Big up Pastor Tobi, man.
Nah, he's a crook. All
right, cool.
Definitely.
All right, watch this, sweetheart. I'm a crook. I'm what?
You're crooking people out of their money?
I'm a crook.
Out of their benefit money?
I never always been legit all my life.
Out of their benefit money though?
But
you would make somebody get benefits so you can steal their benefits?
Shit.
Wow.
Shit.
I'm judging you.
Shit. You can't judge me. Only Allah can judge me.
Pastor Tobi. You
Only
need a
Allah
pastor,
can
but not
judge
Pastor Tobi though.
Only Allah can judge me, so I'm cool.
That's true. Okay. Yeah.
God will judge him at the end of the day. That's what I
Before we even go into the judgment, hey, big up Pastor Tobi 2 times.
Huh?
Listen, big up Pastor Tobi 2 times. Listen, he's a successful black man. There is no stigma across his name or on his name. He's been taken to tribunals, found not guilty. They've tried to smear his name. He's still standing strong with Richard Milley. What are you talking about? £28 million house. What are you talking about? Every 2 weeks he's coming with new drip on the timeline for you. Pastor, you know? And he doesn't even go to the church that often no more. Says, hold that. I've got 4 or 5 people that can do that for you people now.
As I
What
say,
are you talking about? Pastor T. Baba.
every knee shall bow, every mouth will confess. That's what I have to say to Pastor Tobi.
That the Lord is God. And we all agree.
And
but Pastor Tobi is Pastor Tobi.
You know you don't bring your riches to heaven, by the way. You know that.
Why? And this is the problem with our people. Why is it when a black man is doing good and he's...
It's not about
you know what I'm saying? He's doing... you know what I'm saying? Lambo, Richard Mille, all of a sudden now, there's something bad going on. They've investigated him, he's clear. What's the problem?
Okay. It's not about a black man, but okay.
Okay, so what is it about them? What's the problem with PT?
Taking advantage of people.
But have they not found... Is he not clear?
I don't know, but we all know what he's
So
about.
let's all stop alleging.
If more than 10 plus people come around what he's on, what?
You know, there's a lot of stupid people in this life, you know. Not to say that they are stupid, but I'm just saying, there's a lot of stupid people in this life.
Are they investing?
But you know one thing. Shout out to Pastor Tobi because he's made it a thing where like it's a bit more not cool, but it's you know what I mean.
What,
He's coming. He's coming drippy. He's made it current. Do you know what I'm saying?
There's so many pastors that I feel like wear the most expensive suits and stuff.
Yeah, but that's suits. That's not. He's kind of adapted to the culture. He's kind of adapted to the culture. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes there can be a kind of divide with beliefs like faiths and stuff like that, and the culture when it comes to Christianity as well.
So you're more likely to go to church now because of his drip.
Not me personally.
But other people.
Some people might. Some people might, man. I feel like that.
Never thought that take. I don't know.
You're trying to say that's not the vibe? You don't think? If he's being relatable, innit?
No, it's obviously working.
We're obviously talking about it.
His church is... Yeah. His church is booming, innit? Like lots of people there. I don't know. I feel like when it comes to... If anyone has like faith or belief or whatever, I feel like everyone can do what's right for them. But I'm very hesitant. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's a very serious space. And so you got to just do what feels right for you, innit? That's just that. So if that feels right for him and his ministry... But yeah, my pastor is not as drippy.
I seen a crib, man. Shout out.
Yeah, but then doesn't see everything we said. Yeah, you haven't said one thing about his teachings.
I haven't seen anything about his teachings.
Everything you've said.
I haven't seen anything about his teachings though.
But I'm saying.
I haven't.
No, but you're not the only. But you're not the only person. I'm sure through everyone who's spoken, everyone's comments will be on his drip. Yeah. There's not been a single sermon said or a single verse or no one said Moses. No one said. And isn't that what you should be walking away from when you engage with a?
Well, let me say this, yeah.
And I'm not a pastor, like you said, I'm not perfect. So yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to set a standard.
Just because you're a faith, you don't have to just wear like suits and stuff like that. You can drip it out, man. Do your thing.
I think express yourself how you feel. But I don't know if you're a pastor. I don't know if when people walk away from you. I don't know. I feel like maybe they should be walking away with more than just what you're wearing that day.
Food for thought, man.
Exactly. There we go.
Yes. It's not okay.
Why?
Is it really? It's not okay. Why do you need a £25 million mansion?
He's selling dreams. Let him sell dreams.
He's selling dreams?
Yeah, he's a pastor. All pastors sell dreams. Pastors sell dreams to people all the time.
Yeah,
they
I know,
about heaven and hell and blah, blah, blah. No one don't know that this thing is real.
Is that
He's
okay?
selling dreams.
It's okay though. It's not really okay.
Listen, the bottom line is, we live in a capitalist society. People are selling shea butter right now. They're selling CMOS. They're selling all kinds of fun. They're selling creams. They're telling you this cream's going to do X, Y, and Z. Pastors are very well versed in selling dreams. Ain't no one been to heaven or hell. If you are stupid enough to believe because a pastor said heaven or hell exists, then by all means go ahead, let him sell you Jesus, and let him live in a £25 million mansion.
I wouldn't have an issue with it and maybe he is, I don't know him personally, but if he was inviting people in who were struggling in poverty, come stay in my mansion, come stay in my house, come live with me. People who are homeless on the street, like dying of starvation, if he was inviting them in his house, like come chill, live the good life.
First of all,
I can guarantee you probably
big up to my Nigerians, because Nigerians know how to sell dreams, bro. Like I've worked with Nigerians in the past, and Nigerians know how to sell dreams. Right? They will give you every kind of story that they need to give you to make money. So Pastor Tobi's a finesse king. He's a finesse king. But the bottom line is, other people scam. He's a scam artist, but he's done it right.
He's done it right, has he?
He's done it right.
Has he? I don't think so.
I can't hate on him, but the bottom line is, I ain't going to your church, Pastor Tobi. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't sell me.
He hasn't done it right, has he? No.
He's done it right, man. It's a capitalist society, man. Listen, people want... he's got a product that he's selling, and people are come to buy the product. He understands that marketing is a thing. He markets himself well. Yeah, people come to his church because he markets
Do you
himself
think he's
well.
going to heaven? Do you think?
I don't believe in heaven or hell. He's going wherever he's going.
Yeah, sure.
Something's going on over in that Spac Nation. I need to be in the nation, bro.
You can be
I
in
need
the
some- I
nation.
need some
nah.
Spac,
You
fam.
can be in the nation if you
Whatever
want.
that
I'm
means.
alright.
You don't want no Spac.
Nah, because in the last
some-
day,
I need some of that
listen,
Spac,
in the
nigga.
Bible it says,
some
that the
Spac.
days,
Can
in
you
the
see the
last,
part? You
let
know
me tell you
what
about the Bible. Let me preach to you about the Bible first, right? In the Bible it says, in the days, the last days, people are gonna come, Pastor Tobi and them type of pastors are gonna come and be like, oh God, we preach your name. We performed miracles. We rebuke demons in your name. And God is gonna be like, yo, I don't know you, man. I don't know you. Obviously, he's not gonna say it like that, but that's basically what he's gonna say. He does not know them. I think that's chapter John, some. But anyways, I'm just saying that what he preaches. The issues that he's a pastor, he is a role model, and he glorifies money. And what do you know about him? What do you actually know besides the drip and everything else? What do you know about him?
He's a Baders. He's a Baders, and he gets to the bag, I guess. But can I say something, if I may? Little counter, yeah. A rapper will put out a video, yeah, and tell you every intricate detail of his drug enterprise.
He's a rapper, he's not a pastor.
Miss. But what I'm trying to say is there's this mission to expose PT. And
because they have a level of responsibility.
But it's not.
He's a shepherd, and he's
selective.
No,
quite frankly, it's very selective because
there's
a lot of people in our culture who have willingly and openly given you all the material you need to know that their riches are foul, and we give passes all day.
They're not preaching about God. They're not preaching about God. So you can't mix sacred things. You know what pisses me off about? That's why people take the piss out of Christianity compared to other religion. People don't talk about Jews because Jews wouldn't put up with half of the BS. People don't talk about Muslim people because they wouldn't put up with the bullshit. But people can take the piss out of Christianity because you've got leaders as such, do you understand, doing whatever madness.
I just feel very biased towards Pastor Tobi. I think, who's living in this £25 million mansion? Him, his wife, and Mariam.
Obviously, a pastor in 2022, yeah, he's a pastor / influencer, innit? Let's be real, innit? I feel like he's had an influence on the younger generation to go to church, maybe for the wrong reasons, but we live in a time where drip and money and all that excites people, innit? And if my man's mixing that with church, it's gonna attract a lot of youths, innit? But at the same time, him living in the 25, as long as he's doing stuff for charity or he's changing people's lives and whatnot, then but so be it, innit? He's got the money to. What do you want him to live in a council estate? What? Because he's a pastor. If he's got the money, live your life, innit? But as long as you're being true to yourself and giving back to the people as a pastor, you get me? Do your thing, bro.
I just hope that his £25 million mansion isn't the come up of exploitation from vulnerable people. Because you know what, if that is the fact here, then do you know what, it don't even matter, because in the afterlife he will have to answer to his Lord Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
And you know what, people just take comfort from that.
That's a conversation between him and God. That's got nothing to do with me. I know my relationship with God, whatever he's got to deal with God, that's it, innit?
I can chop life like that, I will chop life like that.
She's mad. She's mad.
Yeah, no, bro.
As a dad.
Bro, no, do you know what it is? Fuck that, bro. I say hip hop purist, bro, yeah. Me, when I see Coi Leray, yeah, disrespecting Benzino, bro, you know who Benzino is?
Yeah, the magazine, innit?
Bro, the Source magazine, bro. Your dad is a legend. He's paved ways, bro. To get onto the Source, yeah, back in the day. Obviously, we're young, innit, but we're young, but we've seen, innit. Don't disrespect your pops like that, especially because you think 50 Cent, you know what I mean, power, you got all of this and whatnot, but flicking with someone that your dad don't mess with, bro, like, come on, man. Remember, it's always family first over everything.
But whose job is it, though?
What do you mean whose job is it?
Whose job is it to settle the beef? Parent or the child?
Parent!
So then...
Yeah,
because I've heard, she said, obviously, man's not there, but she said that he's not reaching out and that he's just...
At the end of the day, you don't do that to your pops.
Fair.
You don't do that to your pops. Imagine your daughter is out there doing that. Do you know what I mean?
Mad.
Like, come on, man. And
don't
plus,
make
it's
eye contact.
Benzino. Remember, he's visible, bro. He's a public guy. Like in hip hop, he's a legend, bro. You don't do that, man. You're messing with your dad's legacy.
For real.
Do you know what I mean?
For real.
So it's dead, man. It's dead, man.
Benzino.
Yeah.
Who's Benzino? Is that the light skinned done?
Yeah, the light skin one.
Is that from her end?
He's not from my end, child. He's from New York.
Yeah, he's from your end, right? Where are you from?
Well, I'm from Northwest London. I'm actually from Kilburn, but I live in Atlanta.
Atlanta. Hold on. So
Oh, Benzino's from Boston? I thought it was from New York.
Are American rappers better than UK rappers?
No, I feel like they're equally just as good.
No, we're better.
It's a different ground of music.
We're
I
better.
feel like I don't like when English guys try and do American music. I feel like that's
I think we're better. I can freestyle better than an American
freestyle
rapper.
for me.
Alright, if she bad and she bougie, I might take her for a movie. Only if her coochie doesn't smell like sushi. She does it. Hold on.
Hold on. Lilly Warwick. That's my product, by the way.
Hold on.
Bitches with their smell.
Sushi and all that.
Yeah, you just promoted me right now.
If you're bad, if she's bad and she's bougie, I might take her for a movie. Only if her coochie doesn't smell like sushi. Yeah, she does it all night. She don't give up. I'll call her robbery the way she got my stick up.
Oh wow.
Listen, that's what we're gonna do.
Okay, so with Benzino and his daughter, I feel like there's a thing in the black community, no matter where you are in the world, where sometimes if when your parents see you win, sometimes it isn't always they're happy for you. And I feel like with the Benzino situation with his daughter, I feel like he's seen his daughter win. Okay, so you don't know much about Benzino, but he's like...
I know of it, I've seen it.
He kind of like produces people too.
Right.
And his daughter went a different route.
I know there's a
him.
conflict between him and his
So it's kind of like a conflict of her not going the route that her dad, she would have went with her father. So her not going the route with her father, I feel like it just rubbed him the wrong way, and it built a lot of jealousy. And I feel like it just shows sometimes that young black women need their fathers, and their fathers sometimes stray in whatever way, whether it be, and mothers too, whether it be jealousy or it's a lot of jealousy because she's winning bigger than him. She's bigger than he could ever be.
There shouldn't be no jealousy. He's a whole big man as well.
But that's
so
what I'm saying.
He
But
needs
you
to
know
just
how it is with
put
us
that
sometimes.
shit to one side, bro.
But it's like she's so much bigger than he would ever be, and I feel like it's a lot of jealousy in that. But yeah, that's my point.
I agree with what she said totally. Like I feel like they need to, sit at the round table, sort their differences out. It's embarrassing, especially for him. More than it's not embarrassing for her because she's young, she's got a lot to learn. But him as a grown-ass man shouldn't be in the media talking on his daughter.
Facts.
And making their situation look messy. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I've got to say about it.
I can't even talk on this stuff because...
What? That daddy is talking too much. That daddy, if I was to say, daddy, please. So hush your mouth, please. Because really and truly now, you're bringing your beef from Quay. Now I'm that babe. More time, me and you was not talking. We was beefing. There was personal issues. Now you're talking about me on the internet way too much. Chill, man. Now I'm talking about, you're talking to my ops. You was watching Power, daddy. Sit down, please. I don't care.
I think the guy's time's done, man. You don't even need to be on the internet.
It's been done. Like, Jesus Christ.
Benzino's old school, man.
Every day, Vlad TV. Just daddy, shut up. Just promote that and have a song with Nicki Minaj. Jesus Christ. Daddy's talking too much. Daddy's talking too much. You know them dads talks in the African party, just daddy.
It's okay.
God damn. Hey.
Yeah, so from what I've seen, Koi's doing her thing, and then her dad keeps because I think he almost messed up her song with Nicki Minaj. Like, so he's a social media person, right, but he's from a different era, and he comes out with these comments that seem to be fucking up her bag a little bit. Anyway, she's meant to be working with 50, but I think 50 and him have beef. I never even knew that until he mentioned it. Yeah. So I think she's just a bit embarrassed by the whole noise. Like, Dad, let me have my moment.
I would say this though, yeah. Like, if you know your family's in the limelight, you can't be picking sides and stuff like that.
Oh, you're saying that she shouldn't fuck with 50?
She shouldn't. Like, I saw what 50 posted her, innit? I'm not sure if they're working together on something, but come on, family over everything, man.
Definitely family over everything, but from what I've seen, her her and her dad weren't really on like good terms
Yeah, but you're
anyway.
being used though. You're being used. It's like you're being used.
I know, but I think
in
with
that
her,
moment, you're being used. So if you don't need the bag, like if you're not starving, your kids ain't
That's an
starving, you don't
interesting
need
thought.
it. Like 50's using you. Like 50's smart, man. Shout out to Fifths, man. Shout out to everyone. You know what I mean? Peace and love.
I hear what you're saying. I don't know. I feel like for her to make a decision that will affect her entire, like I would think the dad should be like, I fuck with you so much, daughter. This is your moment. I'm gonna sit back my pride a little bit because no one's even spoken about this beef in 4,000 years. So this isn't that, like, I don't know, in my head, if I was a dad, I would be like, daughter, go and do, I can't do what this is going to do for you. Yeah. I care about your success. Go and do your thing. So you're saying that she should step back. I'm thinking maybe he should step back.
I'm saying, regardless, yeah, if you know your family or someone, like, know where your loyalties lie. Don't just try and chase some quick clout or a bag. At the end of the day, when that moment's over and done, you got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas, you got to go stare these people in the face.
I know, but it sounds like their relationship didn't start that strong.
Either way, man. Either way.
All right, well, there you go.
The thing is, I grew up knowing who Benzino was because I'm a little bit older. So Benzino and the Source magazine, like everybody, like used to wait for like their album to come out in the Source magazine, and it was going to be 5 mics, 4 mics, 3 mics, 2 mics. So I grew up on Benzino. Benzino had beef with Eminem, yeah, back in the day. Eminem is 50s people. Yeah, and so there's a link there, and so if his daughter is working with 50 Cent and they still got the beef, I don't really condone it. So I understand, but Benzino done so much for the hip hop culture. A lot of people of this new generation don't understand what Benzino done. Like Benzino was literally like one of the forefathers of getting black music out there. So I respect him for that, but when it comes to the beef with him and his daughter, as your daughter, I don't think you should be going against your own father.
At what age do you grow and say and leave that street mentality about ops? Like, I just because I feel like business is business at the end of the day. No, because as a parent, your role as a parent is to build a stepping stone for your child. That's what he did for his daughter, which is brilliant. Now, it's his daughter's life to then go out there and if it's benefiting his daughter, what's the issue? What's the problem? Your job has been done. Your job is done. Your job is a stepping stone. You've done your job as a dad. Now let your daughter be free.
Seems to me from what I can see at the end of the day, their father-daughter relationship is clearly fragmented, yeah? And at the end of the day, I knew of Coi Leray before I knew whose daughter she was. I just heard of her, like, this new rapper in the game doing her thing, whatever. And it seems to me when I look online that a lot of people share that sentiment. Like, man didn't know that was my man's daughter. Like, man, that's what she's doing her thing. At the end of the day, yeah, if your dad did for you, yeah, if he did for you, the fact he had enemies along the way, that was a part of his journey, innit?
I suppose.
But at the end of the day, he went on his journey. It's the same with today. There's rappers today who are beefing today, and then one day they're gonna have kids, and their kids might have to inherit that shit. So I'm saying, Drake's son ain't doing no fucking tune with Pusha T's son, bro. Do you get it? Like,
but why not? But
what do you mean?
why
No, they're not. Like,
what is the
they don't do
why?
that.
But why? But why? What's the beef?
Bruv, lot of beef.
What is the beef? Because they know you cost my daddy back in the day. Like, what is it, man? Grow up.
They're not doing that.
Like, anyway.
They're not doing it.
I just think here that within that dynamic of father-daughter relationship, I just think that there's a lot of lack of respect.
From who?
From both of them. But at the end of the day, I don't know the ins and outs of their backstory, but if you're a father and you don't really do as much as the child feels that you should do, and then the child doesn't respect you, then, you know, what can you really hope for?
No, standard. I think
do you know what I mean?
she's done a come up on like she's come up without her dad's name, innit? When she blew up with no parties, no one really knew who her pops was and that until he come online, chatting shit. Oh, my daughter this, yeah. He's obviously, I think he's bitter at the fact that his daughter's blown up and she's sexualizing herself and whatnot, and he's feeling a bit embarrassed. Hang on. And he's a bit embarrassed by he's embarrassed by all of that, and that's why he's just dishing out a lot of this energy in it. And obviously with the 50 thing, my man's probably about to do more for your daughter than you've done for your daughter or in the industry, innit? So really and truly, that's why he's hurting it. I get why you're hurting it, but at the same time, suck it up, bro, because she came up without you. She's doing everything without you. She don't follow you on the gram. She don't even want to tell people you're her pops. You're just out there in bare interviews, flinging out bare energy. Should have been a better father, innit?
100%. Been someone that your daughter could be proud of.
Yeah, man, you trying to. You was there, bro.
Yeah,
Get
bro,
me.
I'm telling you, I can't lie. I was gobsmacked still. I can't lie. Like, Central C's name was on it. But Ardy was special guest in it, so they said 2 special guests, and Ardy was one of them, So Black Sharif was performing, and he brought out Ardy, I can't lie, I love Africans, fam. Africans in Africa,
bro.
Because
Africans are just lit, bro.
They were so lit, and bro, we just appreciate good music. Like I'm telling you, bro, if he was in the UK and they had that show, fam, and the whole crowd was black like that, they won't sing for no white man like that. So I'm being so honest because of ego, bro. I'll be honest, no one will sing for Ardy like that. We'll be doing the whole like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? We might do a little snap, but they were going crazy. They were showing love. Like, and
why do you think that is though? Because I think I know what it is.
Because there's no ego.
Yeah, exactly. I think Africans in Africa, they don't carry an ego like how
pride,
we do.
just
But why
straight.
do we have an ego though?
Because main character, bro, London, we think we're the hardest.
Yeah, come on.
It's
We are
just
the
a
hardest
London
though.
thing.
We are the hardest though.
Maybe, but I can't lie.
Look how many cultures we're around, bro.
We're
the hardest.
Fair. It was good to see though, I can't lie. Like when I went there, like Sense done his thing, they knew all the tunes. Like Sense was just like, oh. Like, you know, you can't even hide. He was like, nah, you know, I fucking love you, lot, man.
He was speechless.
Like, he couldn't believe it. Like, they were singing, like, it weren't just like his main tunes. I think he done Obsessed with You.
Yeah.
He done, what's Day in the Life, and then he done Loading, I think, and they sang every single song. Ardy done the new thing that came out. I don't even know the Roses tune or something.
Yeah.
He done Body, he done Oliver Twist. They sang
crazy, man.
Oh,
Ardy's on some Frank Lucas shit. Ardy said, "Fuck it, I'm on these African things, but I'm going to the root. I want the source blood. I want wholesale blood. I'm going to the factory." Man said, "Fuck these British remixes. I'm going to the factory. I want Adiola for real. I want Adiola hard foot back, everything. I want the real Adiola, yeah? No cream on her." No, listen, you know what I'm saying though? He's like, I want these new Adiolas. I want that real shit.
He was happy.
I want that real shit. A goosey soup and all of it. Trust me. Now,
He was happy.
She shouldn't feel sorry for herself. I saw her crying, she calling Kanye. After she embarrassed Kanye with the little My Man. And then all of a sudden you want to come and call your husband now like, oh my gosh, our sons are on Roblox. I get over it, it's life.
That's peak, you know. But I feel like she kind of expected that it's gonna happen when it was gonna be out, when like back in the days anyways. But imagine, we have a good life, right? Imagine your kids finding your dirt on the internet. That's kind of peak still.
I don't know how to answer this one, I can't lie to you.
I feel like she can own it in a way. I feel like, if she sits her kids down at a certain age and say, you know what, I was young, you know what I mean? Let them know beforehand, because you don't want other kids to be like, oh, your mum is on da-da-da-da. You'll be like, okay, yeah, I know.
This is why I always say fair women.
Our parents are humans. They made mistakes before.
Yeah, facts.
Some are bait, some are, you know what I mean? People in people's family have some big family secrets about, you know what I mean? Someone's cousin is really their siblings. Imagine that outside in the public. So her dirty laundry's outside in the public. Fair enough, she's making peas out of it. She made her whole family rich, but that's one of the things she has to go through. She's human. We're all human.
I just think to myself, if I was
it can't be a God forbid, because everyone's family done dirt before,
if I was her son.
Everyone, fam, we know certain aunties was doing the Mazzoline before.
But
no one should
the Mazzoline that you don't know is better than the Mazzoline you know, and that's the problem.
You don't know the African churches aunties are talking
about
something as well.
It's on WhatsApp message. This one is live video, roadblocks. Famous. Your son is on iPad, and they're just coming up. Rah, mommy, look, they're slapping your yash.
God, that's, you know what?
Yeah, exactly. Think about it if you had a child. Mommy, see, look, you remember that time you was Noe in Dubai? Bah.
Not Dubai! Not Dubai! God forbid, not Dubai. Hey, God forbid, boy, not Dubai now.
But you're alright though. We do make mistakes, and
we all make mistakes.
And shit happens, but
she needs to take accountability and work hard, as she says. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
They make their money though. She should have said, this is how we paid for X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's mad. That's kind of mad though.
That's difficult.
Yeah.
That's difficult. Someone said, that if you are not ready for the consequences, you're also not ready for the wins. So it seems like a unique consequence of the wins.
I don't think she cares.
Not like she's like
I don't think she cares like that. I think, the tears are good for the episode. Do you know what I mean?
I think I might agree with you on
I even saw one clip. I think you even posted it with when Kanye brought the other sex tape to her
in a bag.
In a bag. Dramatic. You know what I
Do
mean?
you ever get worried about things you put out online?
Nah, man. If you put it out with chest, it's gonna have to come back to you. I'd rather be silent otherwise, man, or say less.
What
about you? What about you?
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, did I really share that? Did I really say that? But because I know what my purpose is, I'm like, I'll keep going.
Jeez,
but it could be nerve-wracking a little bit.
Yeah, that's another thing I was saying. You know, sometimes when people are in the moment and they're roasting and they send something, like, just be mindful of it. You know what I mean? Think about it. The next day you might be looking at the message like, I shouldn't have done that. So get me, just be mindful. Get me. Yeah.
People don't have foresight. That's the problem. People think that hot girl summer lasts for the whole life, and it doesn't. Do you know what I mean? So when she's doing her thing with a hot girl summer thing with Ray J, blah, 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 filming a sex tape, she didn't realize, oh, in the future I'm going to have children. And the bottom line is, this is the result of her actions. Accountability is a thing. So you crying to Kanye that, oh my God, he's found my sex tape. At that time, that's what you were on. Do you know what I mean? And now his friends can go to school and be like, look, bro, I jacked off to your mum last night. Yeah, I jacked off to your mum last night on a mixtape. Like that, I don't want my son seeing his mum, do you know what I mean, doing that thing. But a lot of people don't have foresight and they think that living for today is living for forever.
Yeah, it's repercussions, isn't it, of past actions, but everyone makes mistakes, don't they? Whether or not,
the thing
is it her mistake? She made a fortune from it. Was it really a mistake? But I mean, that's
and the
another
thing is,
debate,
that's how she got her come up. Like, she can't complain. Without that sex tape, Kim K wouldn't be Kim K.
But what I don't understand is people are dragging her and continue to drag her. Oh, look, now your son. But I feel that there's not the same energy for men. Ray J's got children. So what if Ray J's children grow up and they see their dad's penis everywhere on the internet? Why is no one talking about Ray J and his penis out everywhere? And he's got kids as well. So I don't want to see my dad. I personally don't want to see my dad's dick everywhere on the internet. So why is it there's no energy for Ray J, but there's energy for Kim and her kids?
Because it's a double standard.
Which is bullshit.
And the world
misogyny.
has... Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay. And the world has many double standards, some of which do not benefit men. This is a double standard.
This ain't no debate.
No. I'm saying you said for him as a guy, you said where's his shame, where's his backlash, where's his this and that, and I'm saying it's a double standard. Fair enough. But it doesn't all go one way. Fair enough.
But in that situation, it does. Is what I'm trying to say.
In that one situation, perhaps. But this is your queen.
But anyway, I'm not saying she's my queen. I'm a fair person.
No,
I'm a rational person. I'm fair. I'm fair. I don't drag people for the sake of dragging people.
Is it fair? Can we?
It's not fair. It's not fair that Ray J's kids are going to see her. Ray J's kids are going to see their daddy dick everywhere. But yeah, we're only dragging Kim for the sex tape. But this is the society that we live in.